Hi, I'd like to introduce you to Structure 101 and Restructure 101 and how they can be applied to better manage your software architecture. We are singularly focused on building tools to improve the structure of your software, showing you the as-is structure, not whiteboard or UML models, but the actual structure present in the code. Our customers tell us that our products really help them control their structure. They know how costly poor structure can be, dramatically slowing development and causing quality issues. A gut feeling that your code could be better doesn't translate into action until you can zero in on the problems. We show you the structure with practical and intuitive graphs, and we display the degree of tangledness and the fatness of its parts. Our graphs are not static pictures. You interact, explore, and manipulate them directly. When codebases contain tangles or fat, maintaining, extending, and testing is seriously impeded. Our Restructure 101 product enables you to refactor your codebase to remove tangles and fat. These principles of fat and tangles apply at all levels of your code, from methods right up through the hierarchy. Our Structure 101 product enables you to limit the emergence or re-emergence of complexity by defining rules to prevent the team straying from the desired architecture. Here's a real-world example of project evolution. An open source project viewed in Structure 101 at various points in its history. It is evident how the structure became unworkable, and this from a team that cares deeply about software quality. Quite simply, they did not have a window into the structure of their codebase. By contrast, here's a snapshot of a project that did manage their structure from the beginning. We'd recommend you start to proactively manage your software architecture and build our products into your development processes. They will improve the quality of the software you deliver, and they will save you money. Ask our customers.
It's primarily about keeping intellectual control of the software. So without it, it's very easy for complexity to just explode because the architecture is not fully understood, or people are simply a bit busy to follow it, or it seems to be, quicker and easier to do something else. And if a lot of those changes layer on top of each other, you rapidly get into a position it's very difficult to change the software.
And that's again the point. If something is structured well, and you can use Structure 101 to tell this, right? Looking at 400,000 lines of code doesn't involve looking at 400,000 lines of code.
Right.
That's where it scores over Sonar and JDependent testing. The fact that it shows you it's bad, but shows you what will happen before you touch the code. I don't need to mess around with packaging and rebuilding and looking again at Structure 101. I can shift it around in the tool. And that's so much faster. I can throw away 5 ideas in quick succession because they make it worse, and then home in on the one that might work.
I've had wild success, in fact, doing Structure 101 analyses for other development groups. So people, for example, we recently were trying to take a library, which is in theory completely independent of one system, and move it to be completely generic and used by another system. And it is awfully close to being totally independent of that system, but not quite, it turns out. And one of the architects working on it, who didn't happen to have Structure 101 license, emailed me and said, I know about Structure 101, could you see if it can help? And I sent him back an Excel export of all the dependencies on the picture, and his reply was priceless, because it just immediately showed him what the problem was, and he went straight in and understood what the problem and then moved on.